So we're just on a set of joists today. First job we do, Nathan will go around with a brick and just scrape all these walls off. Get rid of all any mortar snots and stuff. And then what I always do before we start loading the joists up, I'll mark the stairwell. So I don't know if you can see this here, but it's 2213 from inside of the block wall to the stairwell, and then the stairwell is 3095. I'll always mark that up before I start putting my joists in because they just get in the way. So mark that on the block work, and then you can load them all out in order. You can see here everything's numbered up, so like there I've got 4 J17s, 7 J15s, and so on. So I'll just plonk them all in the right place, and then we'll start getting all the centres marked up and nailed in. So yeah, the first job, once we've scraped off all the mortar snots, is mark out the stairwell. As you can see here, put a line, make it clear, and obviously make sure you got the cross on the right side, because that could be a fatal mistake if you get that wrong. So mark out the stairwell, and then all the joists come numbered up on the end, as you can see here on these two small ones. There's a 3, there's a 1, so everything's got a place. So now what we'll do is just go around and load them into the right place, just put them in piles around the plot in the right area. So now we've loaded most of them out. I'll leave Nathan to carry on loading them out, and now I'm going to I'll start framing from the front here. I don't know if you can see it, like that. It gives you all your centres here all the way up, and then the joist changes direction at the back, and then you got all your centres there as well. So I'm going to start from the front, work my way back, and then we'll go across there. The only problem with when the joist change direction is your boards change direction. It's just a bit more of a complication, but not too much of an issue. It's just only a small house. one thing we do to help us get these straps right, we just cut this timber just slightly lower. You can see it slightly lower than the bottom of the joist. That's so it hits the block, and then you can cut these nogs then and make sure this one's tight up to there, tight up to the block wall, and then all you got to do is stick this strap over 100mm and everything should be right then. So you haven't got any gaps or anything to the back of your nog. Bricklayer just puts the block in there, and that's it. So yeah, do that, and we just sit the strap on top there, and then also get plenty of glue on the strap when you're doing the floorboards to stop them bouncing. Well, again, to stop any noisy floorboards. So now we've framed out all the joists, they're all in place. I nail them down. I know a lot of people say you're not allowed to, but I always think if you nail them far enough away from the end, it's not going to split, and if it's not split then I don't see the harm in it. So I nail them until I'm told I'm not to. It's always an idea as well, just get your eye down the joist and just make sure they're nice and flat. You know, if there's any low spots or lumps or anything, get them out now, pack the joists up or whatever, just to get them all running in nice and flat. So now we've just gone along, done all the nogs, as you can see on the time lapse, we've chalk lined, and we're doing 135mm off the end. So it's a 35mm gap from the nog to the block by the time the bricklayers have come in, and then that'll just be nice for a perimeter nog on the floorboard. So now what we've got to do, we're just doing these straps. There's one more to go in here. We've got to put the sacrificial joist in where the stairwell is, and Nath will go around and do the hangers. And with the hangers as well, we always have to put plywood everywhere, plywood backing behind the hangers, so you can get fully nail these hangers up. All of them nails can be filled in there. The drawing doesn't show it, but the manager on here wants it to be fully nailed, so we do that. And another thing we do, put some glue in the hangers, make sure the hangers are pulled up tight. Doing it this way, we've nailed the joist first and put the hangers in after, but put some glue in the bottom of the hangers, and I just think it just stops any squeaking as well, or helps to reduce the chance of squeaking. And anything you can do to save yourself some customer care jobs is a good thing really. So for the sake of just putting a bit of glue in there, you may as well give it a try. So yeah, just do that. I think today we'll just get them ready for boards, and then Monday we'll get on the boards. And probably Monday 12 o'clock we'll finish this, then we'll go and fit them stairs over there, 4 sets of stairs to go in, and then we've got a roof. So not got a great deal on at the minute, just ticking over, aren't we, Nath? Just ticking over till Christmas really, and then we'll have more joists down there as well. So got a bit to do, but no point rushing at the minute. So yeah, we'll just get these finished now, and then floorboards Monday. So we're all done for today. It's Friday, and that'll do. Monday the scaffold will have to be lifted, so I'm thinking we'll go and build them stairs up in the morning anyway, and maybe cut that wall plate for the roof while this gets lifted, and then drop back up here in the afternoon, get this finished, and then we can just work through them first fixes for a few days. But yeah, hope you enjoyed watching it.